Hi, I'm Megan Buell, and we're here with another edition of our safety segment. Today, we're here with Commissioner Perkey from the Department of Safety and Homeland Security, and he's going to share a little bit about the school safety plan that he was tasked by the governor to complete. Commissioner, thank you for being here. Tell me a little bit about the school safety plan. This was something really important, I know, on the governor's watch, and he came to you to chair this committee.
Well, shortly after the recent Florida shooting, the governor phoned me, and he was really burdened by that shooting and others, and I was too on that day. And we talked about this working group. We talked about who might be on the working group, what the group might do, when they would meet, the time schedule, and he asked me to chair the working group. So he appointed, working with the General Assembly, the Lieutenant Governor and the Speaker of the House, a 17-member working group of subject matter experts from public safety, mental health, and in other areas. We had teachers in the group. We had school administrators in the group. We had public safety members, SROs, and we had 4 members of the General Assembly, 2 from the Senate and 2 from the House. The group met very intensely over a 3-week period. Each meeting was 2 hours plus at the Capitol. It was my pleasure to chair that group. We had a lot of behind-the-scenes work. The governor actually attended all 3 meetings, gave a lot of his time to the group, which was a little intimidating chairing the group with him sitting beside me, but he was very interested in the discussion, involved himself in the discussion. Basically, 3 recommendations came out of the group. A lot of ancillary recommendations, but 3 main ones. The first one, to do a full vulnerability assessment of all schools in Tennessee, 1,800 schools. And we're working on that now. The Department of Safety and Homeland Security, Department of Education, Department of Mental Health, to put together those standards to do that through a Train the Trainer program. Number 2, to concentrate heavily on the SRO program, School Resource Officer program. And number 3, to develop an app for 24-hour reporting. So we're working on all those items. We have a timeline to complete that. The governor included $30 million in the budget of non-recurring and recurring funds to make that happen. That money will be available July 1st. So we're working now to get everything ready so that money can be dispersed based on applications.
So let me ask you this. So our department, I know, is tasked with going in and training a lot of those locals in those communities to then be able to go in and train those, your teachers and your administrators. So what are we going to be doing about that over the summer?
We have 2 primary people, one from education, Mike Herman, who heads the Safe Schools program, and then Bryce Allen, who is one of our supervisory agents in Homeland Security, and he has a specialty in facility assessment, and also is our active shooter subject matter expert for the department, excellent instructor. But they're putting together guidelines now for a Train the Trainer course, and we'll bring in all sections of the state, local governments, local public safety officials, others, so that they can put together their own local teams. They know their schools better than anyone. They'll go through, they'll do a check-off of what's missing, what's present, improvements that need to be made. And then the school system itself, electronically, sometime after July 1st, will make an application for monies to make improvements. So our goal would be by the start of the new school year to have a great percentage of this completed.
That's great. Well, we know that this will continue to be a really hot topic here coming up the next few months, especially with the start of school once again beginning in August. So thank you very much for sharing, and thank you for doing what you do.
Thanks for having me.
Thank you for joining us today. Join us next time for our next episode of Safety Segment.